Have you ever dreamed of speaking a new language fluently, but feel too lazy or can't find the time to start? You are not alone. Most people don't fail because a language is difficult. They fail because they learn it the wrong way. A way that makes the process boring and burdensome for the brain. In this video, I will show you how to learn any language quickly, even if you think you are lazy or lack talent. Forget tedious memorization or complex grammar rules. Instead, we will use a natural, easy method similar to the way you learned your native language. The biggest mistake most learners make is starting with grammar. They try to memorize tenses, verbs, and sentence structures, leading to confusion and frustration. They end up thinking the language itself is hard. But the truth is, this is the opposite of how the brain is designed to learn. Think for a moment. Did you learn your native language through grammar rules? Of course not. When we were children, we didn't sit in front of books or study syntax. We listened, imitated, made mistakes, and corrected ourselves over time. Despite our initial mistakes, we spoke with confidence because we weren't afraid of being wrong. That is how we mastered our language without memorizing a single rule. Scientists call this natural learning, the intuitive method the brain loves. So, why not reuse that same method to learn a new language? Instead of studying grammar, listen more, repeat more, and speak more. Let the grammar come to you naturally, just as it did with your first language. The brain learns best when it feels pleasure and reward, not when it feels forced or bored. It responds strongly to experiences that provide a sense of achievement. When you link a language to something you love or a goal you are pursuing, your brain releases dopamine, the hormone of happiness and motivation, making learning fun and natural. This is why your learning must have a clear goal. Perhaps your dream of traveling to a new country, passing a job interview, landing an international job, or even communicating with someone special in another language. The more your learning is tied to a real exciting goal, the faster you will progress, because your brain will have a powerful reason to keep going. Now, let's move on to the practical scientific methods that will help you learn any language quickly, provided you commit to them with intelligence and consistency. First, constant exposure through listening. Listening is the foundation of natural learning. The more you listen, the more your mind fills with sounds and structures without you even realizing it. Listen every day to short clips in the language you are learning, podcasts or videos. Let your ears get used to the language, as the brain learns more from subconscious repetition than from direct study. Second, speak early, without fear of making mistakes. Do not wait until you master the language before you start speaking. Start today, even if you make mistakes in every sentence. Speaking early stimulates the brain to build connections between vocabulary and meaning. Every time you speak, you activate a new part of your memory. And this is the secret behind true fluency. Third, understand words through context instead of memorization. Do not memorize words in isolation, as this causes your brain to forget them quickly. Instead, learn a word within a sentence or a story. When you see a word in a natural context, your mind understands it more easily and connects it to the situation. For example, instead of memorizing the word hungry by itself, look at a sentence such as, "I am very hungry right now." Its meaning will stay in your mind much more effectively. Fourth, Spaced repetition science has proven that reviewing information at spaced intervals helps store it in long-term memory. Review your new words or sentences after 1 day, then after 3 days, and then after 1 week. Fifth, integrate the language into your daily life. Make the language a part of your day. Change your phone's language. Write your daily notes in English. And think in English while doing your everyday tasks. Put labels on objects in your room. Talk to yourself in English while cooking or walking. In this way, you will live the language rather than simply study it. Sixth, simple daily reading. Read short passages or light articles about topics you enjoy, even if you do not understand every word. Your brain will gradually begin to recognize language patterns and store them effortlessly. Start with simple stories or easy articles, and you will find yourself understanding more each day. Remember that consistency is more important than perfection. 15 minutes of genuine learning every day is better than hours of irregular study. The key is to make learning an enjoyable habit, not a heavy burden. In the end, learning a language is not a test of intelligence. It is an exercise in patience, curiosity, and persistence. Do not be afraid of making mistakes. They are a sign that you are making progress. Every new word you learn is a new door opening before you to another world. A new culture, different opportunities, and perhaps even a stronger version of yourself. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you can receive more tips and lessons about language learning, especially English, which will help you learn, grow, and improve.